sweet as sweet as you are, don't let a thing ever change you. Stay as sweet as you are, don't let a soul rearrange you. Don't ever lose all the charm you possess. Your loveliness, darling, away you say yes. As sweet as you are, discreet as you are, you're divine, dear. Stay as grand as you are, and as you are, tell me that you're mine, dear. Young and gay, or old and gray, near to me or afar, night and day I pray that you'll always stay as sweet as you are.
Always pleasant, Kate Smith.
Yeah, nice one. That Stay as Sweet as You Are from that 1934 College Rhythm film.
Now, Alex, I have a very important question to ask you.
Yes?
What is on Collector's Corner next week?
Next week, it's the Mystique program, Marvellous Mystique, with Jeff Lasbury and Bill Bennett in the program. But that'll be on at 9 o'clock next week.
Right, and the following week with John Ferguson.
John Ferguson is doing a special tribute to Jack Lumsdane, which is narrated by the late Brian Mitchell.
Oh,
Yes.
they're two good ones to look forward to.
Yeah, so look forward to those next week, coming up with Jeff Lasbury, and then the following week, your good self will be on with John Ferguson.
John Ferguson. And what have we next?
We've got My Adobe Hacienda.
I'm glad you said that.
Kenny Baker in our program with a song written by Louise Massey and Lee Penny. It was originally popularised by Eddie Howard and his orchestra, but tonight it's the Kenny Baker recording we're playing for Harry Monk. Incidentally, Russ Morgan and his orchestra provides the backing on this disc, recorded in 1947.
And then, To You, Sweetheart, Aloha. Dick Todd makes a welcome return with this one. It's just a little bit of Hawaii for Jim and Betty Page down there in East Bentley. To You, Sweetheart, Aloha.
But firstly, here's Kenny Baker.
Moonlight and a soft guitar. In my adobe hacienda, there's a touch of Mexico. Cactus lovelier than orchid, blooming in the patio. Soft desert stars and the strum of guitars make every evening seem so sweet. In my adobe hacienda, life and love are more complete. In my adobe hacienda, evening breezes softly murmur. Soft desert stars, strum of guitars, make every lovely evening seem so sweet. the long day is gone, sweet music starts to fill the air. In my adobe hacienda, harmony is bottom of my heart. Keep the smile on your lips, brush the tears from your eyes. One more alone, then it's time for goodbye. To you, sweetheart, hello. In dreams I'll be with you, dear, tonight. And I'll pray for that day when we two will meet again. Until then, sweetheart, alone.
Sailing days taking you away, dear one. What a shame that loved ones have to part. Stars will forget to shine. If you forget, you are mine. So keep this tender message in your heart.
Be with you, dear, tonight. And I'll pray for that day when we two will meet again. Until then, sweetheart, alone.
Until 11:30, you're with Nostalgia Unlimited on Community Radio 3CR, 855 on the dial.
Well, at 21 minutes to 11, we have a nice number now for Sally. Hope you're listening, Sally, because we have the Ink Spots to perform the theme from the film of the same name, I Cover the Waterfront.
It's pleasant. I like this one.
I do too.
And then we're having K-Star in the program with a song written by Bert Kalmar and Harry Ruby. Nevertheless, was popularised by both Rudy Valley and Bing Crosby, and you may remember it was sung in the movie Three Little Words by Anita Ellis, Fred Astaire and Red Skelton. In this 1949 recording, Kay is backed by an orchestra directed by Dave Matthews. But firstly, I cover the waterfront.
I cover the waterfront. I'm watching the sea. Will the one I love be coming back to me? I cover the waterfront in search of my love, and I'm covered by a starless sky above. Here am I, patiently waiting, hoping and longing. Oh, how I yearn. Where are you? Are you forgetting? Do you remember? Will you return? I cover the waterfront. I'm watching the sea for the one I love must soon come back to me. Here am I, patiently waiting, hoping and longing. Oh, how I yearn. Where are you, honey? Are you forgetting? Don't you remember? Will you return? I cover the waterfront. I'm watching the sea for the one I love must soon come back to me.
Maybe I'm right and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm weak and maybe I'm strong, but nevertheless I'm in love with you. Maybe I'll win and maybe I'll lose, and maybe I'm in for crying the blues, but nevertheless I'm in love with you. Somehow I know at a glance the terrible chances I'm taking. Fine at the start, then left with a heart that is breaking. Maybe I'll live a life of regret, and maybe I'll give much more than I'll get, but nevertheless I'm in love with you. Somehow I know at a glance the terrible chances I'm taking. It was fine at the start, then left with a heart that is breaking. Well, maybe I'll live a life of regret, and maybe I'll give much more than I'll get. But nevertheless, I'm in love. I'm in love with you.
K-Star. And nevertheless.
And it's 11:15 on Nostalgia Unlimited.
Indeed it is.
Now for Marjorie of Heidelberg. Al Bowley yet again, this time with Roy Fox and his band, to play and sing Kiss by Kiss. This was recorded in London on March the 7th, 1932.
And then a song for Frank Gregory. It's Joe Venuti and his Blue Four, and an Adrian Rollini composition by Vibraphonia. They recorded this for Columbia in New York on May the 8th, 1933, just so we could play it for you tonight, Frank. Hope you enjoy it. But firstly, here's Al.
Kiss by kiss, you're making me care. I know this, I'd better beware. Kiss by kiss, I'm falling in love with you. Only just with you. Kiss by kiss, you're leading me on. In this bliss, I feel that I'm gone. Kiss by kiss, I'm learning what love can do. Lovable child, I'm simply wild. Love is a stranger to me. Too many trips to your sweet lips look just like danger to me. With each kiss, I'm caring a lot. What is this great power you've got? Kiss by kiss, I'm falling in love with you.
He's still going there.
Nice finish.
Nice finish. John Tormer. He's enjoying the program, and he particularly liked the Jack Davy Collector's
Gee,
Corner.
we've had a big response, haven't we?
We
to
have
that?
indeed.
Yes.
Now, what do we have to do if we want to wish to become a listener sponsor?
Just ring 4198 Ring right now. Maureen has got a couple of free lines there.
She has.
She'd be happy to send you out an application form, and the rates are $40 if you're fully employed, and that entitles you to the cram guide.
Yes.
$20 a concession, with the cram guide, and then a super concession with no cram guide of just $10, but you still can avail of the goods and services
Oh,
offered.
sure. There's record shops, cinemas, bookshops.
Dry cleaning. Look,
Discounts.
the list is endless.
You'd recoup your initial outlay.
Well, you would do in the first couple of months, really, if you utilised all of those wonderful things. So.
Well, now, sand in my shoes, but not Chick Henderson
Been
this
at the
time.
beach?
Oh, yes, we have been to the beach. This is a nice number. And it's in a Begin tempo, and it's played tonight by Billy Cotton, with the vocal by Alan Breeze. And we're playing this especially for Shirley from Mullum Mullum. Hello, Shirley. Shirley
Shirl.
likes to tango, you know, Alex.
She does. She loves the tango.
But tonight, just for a change, she's going to do a little Begin for us.
She is?
Yep.
And then we're going to have Rhythm Is My Business.
That is our business.
It is too. Laura and Don Taylor like the big band sound. So for them tonight, we've got Jimmy Lunsford and his orchestra, and a tune which Jimmy also wrote. And this was recorded in December 1934. But firstly, let's have a little Begin.
Begin.
Sand in my shoes, sand from Havana, calling me to that ever so heavenly shore, calling me back to you once more. Dreams in the night, dreams of Havana, dreams of a love I haven't the strength to refuse. Darling, the sand is in my shoes. Deep in my veins, the sensuous strains of the soft guitars. Deep in my soul, the thundering roll of the tropic sea. Under the stars, that was Havana. You are the moonlit memory I can't seem to lose. That's why my life's an aimless cruise. All that is real is the feel of the sand in my shoes. That was Havana. You are the moonlit memory I can't seem to lose. That's why my life's an aimless cruise. All that is real is the feel of the sand within my soul. Rhythm is our business, rhythm is what we sell. Rhythm is our business, business show is swell. Now if you feel blue, rhythm's what you need. If you got rhythm, you're sure to succeed. Rhythm is our business, business show is swell. He's the drummer man in the band. In the band. Crawl beats on them drums. In the band. In the band. Oh, when he does tricks with sticks, the boys in the band all play hot licks. He plays saxophone in the band. In the band. Joe plays the saxophone in the band. In the band. Oh, when he goes up that scale, see the pop doodle doodle daddy. Plays on the bass in the band. In the band. Mose plays on that bass in the band. In the band. Now when he picks all those strings, happiness to you he brings. He blows on the trumpet in the band. In the band. Steve blows all that trumpet in the band. In the band. Oh, he's the guy, hits him high, makes you think he's in the sky. Oh, rhythm is our business.
Wow.
How about that?
Quite a number.
Jimmy Lunsford.
Well, what do you think? We've got a new listener sponsor.
Wonderful. Who is it?
From
Tell us.
Abbotsford, Mr. and Mrs. R. Jenkins. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. R. Jenkins.
Thank
That's
you.
Terrific.
Isn't that
Fantastic.
wonderful? That's
Yep.
good. So now, Mr. and Mrs. Jenkins, if you'd like a request at any time, all you do is give us a call.
Please do.
We'll be happy to play it for you. And that goes for anyone else out there who'd
Delighted.
like
Yep.
to hear something specific.
Well, that's the name of our business,
It is indeed.
Rhythm, and we'd like to play a request for you anytime.
Yep.
Righto, Alex, right on 11 o'clock, Nostalgia Unlimited,
Half an hour to go.
3CR, 855 on the dial.
Well worth finding.
Right, well worth finding.
Leha Waltz medley comes to us now. Marek Weber. And this is a medley of lovely Leha waltzes, and we're playing it for Ron Warren. I hope you enjoy this one, Ron.
And then Serenade of the Bells from Geraldo and his orchestra. This is the request of our good friend Joyce Caldwell down there in Balaclava.
Balaclava, yeah.
And this was recorded in London in 1946.
But firstly, here's Marek Weber.
San Rosita. There's a story that a padre tells of a gay signor and senorita, and the serenade of the bells. Seems they asked the padre for permission to be married early in the spring. But their folks had made just one condition, that the mission bells had to ring. Everyone knew the bells were broken and hadn't sounded for a long, long time. Then one night the village was astounded, for the bells began to chime. Still the bells are broken, goes the story. But if in your heart a true love dwells, they will ring for you in all their glory. That's the serenade of the bells. Hadn't sounded for a long, long time. Then one night the village was astounded, for the bells began to chime. Still the bells are broken, goes the story. But if in your heart a true love dwells, they will ring for you in all their glory. That's the serenade of the bells.
I think a bell might have dropped on that disc.
I think a clanger was dropped there, Alex.
Sorry about that, folks, but it's the only copy I've got of that. Never mind. Oh, well, we'll push on, shall we?
Push on, Alex.
I think we've got Someday My Heart Will Awake. Now, Robbie of Kensington requests on a regular basis, We'll Gather Lilacs. But it's already been played 3 times this year that we know of, so I've chosen another Ivan Novello selection this evening, Robbie, and I hope you enjoy this one. It's from his wonderful show, King's Rhapsody. And a little bit of a trivia there, he died after a performance of King's Rhapsody. He was in the play and went upstairs to his flat, and 3 hours later he passed away in 1951. On this we hear Vanessa Lee and Olive Gilbert with Harry Akers and his orchestra present Someday My Heart Will Awake and Take Your Girl. So we'll have one, and then we want to come back with that special little thing, don't we?
Yes.
All right, so you've got something that's special we're going to have, which I'm looking forward to. All right, so let's listen to Someday My Heart Will Awake and Take Your Girl, written by Ivan Novello for Robbie. Hope you enjoy it.
Someday the morning
Johnny was shy, never dared wink an eye at the prettiest girl he'd ever seen. Johnny was proud, never dared say aloud that he loved her and wanted her for queen. So at last Johnny flew, crying, what shall I do, to his mother, a dame who was wise. Johnny was gay on that red letter day when she gave him the sweetest of replies. Take your girl for the cherries on her lips, for the cherries on her lips, take your girl. Take your girl for the peaches in her cheek, for the peaches in her cheek, take your girl. She's a girl with the sunlight in her hair, with the sunlight in her hair, she's the girl. Take your girl for a honeymoon in June, June's the month for honeymoon, take your girl. Take your girl for the cherries on her lips, for the cherries on her lips, take your girl. Take your girl for the peaches in her cheek, for the peaches in her cheek, take your girl. She's a girl with the sunlight in her hair, with the sunlight in her hair, she's the girl. Take your girl for the honeymoon in June, June is time for honeymoon, take your girl. Take your girl for the cherries on her lips, for the cherries on her lips, take your girl. Take your girl for the peaches in her cheeks, for the peaches in her cheeks, take your girl. She's the girl with the sunlight in her hair, with the sunlight in her hair, she's the girl. Take your girl for the honeymoon in June, June's the month for honeymoon, take your girl, take your girl.
Well, there we are.
That was nice, wasn't it?
Very
From
nice.
King's Rhapsody.
And Marjorie of Heidelberg thinks the program's terrific. She said it's just as good as if she put it together herself.
Marjorie, that's praise indeed.
And now for Brian of Garden Vale, we have a catchy quick step by Victor Sylvester's Ballroom Orchestra. Sylvester's Ballroom Orchestra for
Wasn't
Brian.
that catchy?
Brian of Garden Vale. Well, it's 11:15 on Nostalgia
Did you say
Unlimited.
what it was called?
No,
Did you want to know what this is
no,
called?
I'm not going to tell them. We're going to tease them.
All right, okay. All right,
We're going to tease them.
okay.
Well, what are we up to, Alec?
We're up to 39.
And it's Jesse Matthews.
Mm.
It's for Masculine Mervyn, and we have a great Jessie Matthews medley of some of her wonderful hits. This is a long medley, and it contains, are we playing both sides?
Yes, we'll
This
have both
12-inch,
sides of it, 'cause it's
12-inch
11:15 and-
78, and this was recorded in August 1937.
Right, so here we go. It's a lovely thing, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. All those Jessie Matthews fans, here we go.
I would dare anything for one little kiss from you. If you'd care, I would bring the offended treasure to serve your pleasure. I would reach for the moon, anything I would do. I'll be happy making you glad. I'll be sorry when you are sad. Let me give my happiness to you. Please do. Oh, the sunshine here in my heart. Take it, keep it, just for a start. Let me give my happiness to you. I can do without it, just a little while. I'll be happy when you smile. Don't ever doubt it, we'll win through. Take it from me, please do. I'll be happy making you glad. Can't be happy when you are sad. Let me give my happiness to you. When you've got a little springtime in your heart, you can laugh at all the wintry winds that blow. Though December comes your way, for you the birds will sing, and buttercups come peeping through the snow. You'll be young, you'll be in love your whole life through. Just as young and more in love than at the start. And each happy scene will be evergreen as the sweetest morning in June. When you've got a little springtime in your heart. Over my shoulder goes one care, over my shoulder goes two cares. Why should I cry? It's new above. I'm free at last and I'm in love. Over my shoulder goes three cares, over my shoulder goes four cares. My vital trouble is gone beyond recall. Over seem to go with the flow of my song. And the song I sing's in rhythm with my heart. Every creature seems to take a part. The birds in the sky keep in time when they fly way up high as they migrate in spring. Even spring begins in rhythm with my heart. Makes no difference where I go, on land or on sea. All hearts are dancing with me, they understand. Everyone's in tempo, even children say the world is happy and gay, it's grand. Everything's in rhythm with my heart. The rhythm is sweet, even crowds on the street move their feet to the beat of my song. Everything's in rhythm with my heart. Gotta dance, gotta sing, got to have my little thing, gotta dance my way to heaven right in your arms. Gotta hum, gotta shout, got to kick my heels about, gotta dance my way to heaven right in your arms. I feel as high tonight as any kite, and I'll soon be flying out of sight. It's no spark that you've ignited, it's a great big stick of dynamite. Gotta kiss and be kissed, cross the others off my list, 'cause I can't resist your irrepressible, sweet caressable charms. Gotta dance my way to heaven in your arms. I can pilot a plane and land it right on a rooftop, cross the Atlantic in a tiny canoe. I can walk in the rain and never feel any raindrop. I can do everything but nothing with you. How you thrill me, till you kill me. You're nothing but a meanie, and I ought to sock you on the beanie with a broom. You're so charming, so alarming, but I'm a dummy and I might as well be talking to a mummy in a tomb. I can walk in a fog and never lose my direction. I can do things Houdini never could do. I can talk to a dog and I can win his affection. I can do everything, I can do everything, I can do everything but nothing with you. I nearly let love go slipping through my fingers. Oh yes, I did. I know I did. My happiness too was slipping through my fingers like golden sands, right through my hands. But I woke in time and I saved my prize. Yet though love is mine, I tremble when I realize I nearly let love go slipping through my fingers. Oh yes, I did. Foolish me. For without love, where in this world would I be?
Great melodies, weren't they?
They were lovely and very listenable.
Very, very listenable. And we nearly have let the program go slipping through our fingers, because I think we only have time for one more, do we?
Yes, one more.
What have we got?
We've got Louise. I think you're looking at it on your...
I am looking at it, and I'm sure it is...
Maurice Chevalier.
Maurice Chevalier.
With Leonard Joy.
With Leonard Joy, recorded in New York on the 14th of March, 1929.
And it was featured in the film Innocence of Paris. Correct. So here's Maurice.
Wonderful, oh it's wonderful to be in love with you. Beautiful, you're so beautiful, you haunt me all day through. Every little breeze seems to whisper Louise, birds in the trees seem to twitter Louise. Each little rose tells me it knows I love you, love you. Every little beat that I feel in my heart seems to repeat what I felt at the start. Each little sigh tells me that I adore you, Louise. Just to see and hear you is joy I never knew. But to be so near you thrills me through and through. Anyone can see why I wanted your kiss. It had to be, but the wonder is this. Can it be true someone like you could love me, Louise? Every little breeze seems to whisper Louise. Birds in the trees seem to twitter Louise. Each little rose tells me it knows I love you, I love you. Every little beat that I feel in my heart seems to repeat what I felt at the start. Each little sigh tells me that I adore you, Louise. Just to see and hear you is joy I never knew. But to be so near you thrills me through and through. Anyone can see why I wanted your kiss. It had to be, but the wonder is this. Can it be true someone like you could love me, Louise? Just to see and hear you is joy I never knew. But to be so near you thrills me through and through. Anyone can see why I wanted your kiss. It had to be, but the wonder is this. Can it be true someone like you could love me, Louise?
Well, there it is.
And I think that's it.
It's a very pleasant song from Maurice Chevalier to close out our program tonight.
Probably his most famous song.
I would
it not
think
be?
so.
Yes.